Hello and welcome to this lecture, and in this lecture we will install the tools which we need to perform data analysis using Python. So actually there are a lot of tools which you need to download, but a better alternative to this is downloading a single tool which is called as Anaconda. So Anaconda is actually a software which is going to provide you with a bunch of tools required to perform data analysis. So in order to download Anaconda, just go to Google and type in download Anaconda, hit enter, and the first link which pops up is going to be from this particular link. So simply open that thing up, and once the site is opened up, as you could see, if you scroll down a little bit, you will have options for downloading Anaconda for Windows, Mac, or for Linux. So what you simply need to do here is that if you're using Windows like I am using over here, you could simply click on the Python 3.6 version for Anaconda, which is a 64-bit installer. So you simply click over here, and it's actually going to ask you to save this particular file. So once this file is saved over here, it's actually going to take a while. Then you simply need to open up this setup file and go through the installation steps, and the installation process is actually quite simple. You just need to go through it, and once it is done, Anaconda would be successfully installed on your PC. Now if you're using a Mac, then you could simply go over here, you could click on this graphical installer option, and as you install any software on your Mac, you could simply go through the installation steps and Anaconda will be installed on your computer. And you also have the Linux version, so you simply need to click over here in order to install the Linux version, and once everything is done, you will be good to go. So once you have installed Anaconda, that is once you have opened up this file and gone through the installation steps, what you simply need to do is that you need to go to the start menu and you need to search for something which is called as Navigator or Anaconda Navigator. And if you click over here, Anaconda is going to open up its Navigator, wherein we will have a bunch of tools to work with. So once you open up the Anaconda Navigator, as you could see, this is what we are going to get. So these are the bunch of tools which you could use to perform data analysis. So here you have the Jupyter Notebook, which is web-based interactive computing notebook environment, wherein you could run, edit the human readable docs while describing the data analysis. Then we also have the Qt console, which basically also is a data manipulation tool which you could use. Then we have other tools like Spider, Anaconda Fusion, GlueWiz, and everything like that. But for now we are only concerned about the Jupyter Notebook. So what you simply need to do now is that you need to click on launch, and that's actually going to launch the Jupyter Notebook for you. So the best thing about Jupyter Notebook is that you could save your code like you save notes on your actual notebook. So whenever you write Python code and you want to share it with someone else or you want to make it public, you could simply save it in the Jupyter Notebook, and when you click that, it's actually going to open up your browser window, and this is what the Jupyter Notebook's dashboard looks like. So let's say you want to start executing Python code over here. You could simply go to new, click on Python 3, and as you could see, this is going to provide you with this thing right here where you can write in your Python code over here. So let me just zoom in a little bit so as to give you guys a clearer view. So here what you could do is that you could simply type any line of Python. So let's say we type print hello world. So once you type in the code and you want to execute the code, you simply click on this button right here, and as you could see, you immediately get the output over here. So you could also do some other things like adding two numbers or doing any or writing any other Python code. So let's type in 3 plus 5, and if you run this thing, as you could see, you get the output as 8. So this is where we will be writing the code for data analysis in Python. And also with this Jupyter Notebook, what you could do is that you could simply make a copy or save this code or download this code or do anything like that. And also you could have multiple lines of Python in one block over here. So you could type in print hello on one line, and let's say print world on the second line. So you could have multiple lines of code in a single block, and when you click this play button right here, which is the run cell button, it's actually going to run the cell which is currently selected. So currently, as we have selected this cell, you could simply click over here and it's actually going to execute the entire code in that particular cell. So this kind of provides an interactive environment to write in the Python code, and this is what we exactly need to perform data analysis. So that's it for this lecture. So this lecture was actually a brief overview about Anaconda and Jupyter Notebooks. So from the next lecture onwards, we will start learning about Pandas, which is actually used for performing data analysis in Python. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.